Okay, so thank you very much for coming to my sharing on AI and presentation today. So I think 2 days ago I have a sharing in terms of how to do some kind of graphical work with AI. And today I will share my experience and what I learned related to AI and presentation. Now, I think many of you are from the Department of Business Administration. A few of you may be from other departments, and some of you may be not even studying something that is related to business. Maybe you are from journalism, or maybe you are from other departments as well. So welcome. And today my sharing will be mainly about how to make good use of AI to help you prepare and design your presentation. And accordingly, I think I will also use this opportunity to tell you some of my personal experience in terms of what is the limitation of AI, or what is the known weaknesses of AI. And as a person who make good use of AI to help you prepare presentation, what should you do, or what should you care about when you design a presentation using AI tools nowadays available on the internet? So these are the topics that I will mention in my sharing today. So I will talk about me. Many of you are from the business department, but some of you, maybe you are from year 1 or year 2, or maybe you are from other departments. So maybe you don't know about me. I mainly teach year 3 and year 4 students in the Department of Business Administration. So no harm for me to give you a brief introduction of who I am. And then I think I will spend this opportunity to give you, to tell you something about what is presentation and how to plan for a presentation. 嗱，好得意嘅，我發覺咧嚟到大學咧，有啲同學仲未知道究竟點樣做 presentation 嘅喎。咁我覺得呢個亦都係一個非常之好嘅機會咧。咁我亦都講一講啊，即係一個正常嘅 presentation 啊，你應該點樣去準備嘅。So I think I don't know. I start when was the first time I do my presentation? I think is in my secondary 2 or 3 education already. So basically, I have been doing a lot of these presentation throughout the past 30 years. So I think I will share my experience in terms of how to prepare for a presentation and what you should care about. And I think the main dish for this sharing will be how to use AI to help you doing something related to presentation. Now, I will split this particular important part into 2 sections. The first section will be about how to make good use of AI to help you plan your presentation. So you need to prepare content for your presentation, and accordingly, how to make good use of AI to help you planning for the outline and even draft your presentation. And the second section will be some automated tools nowadays on the internet. Is there a way that you just type a few words on some kind of online tool and the AI will automatically prepare the PowerPoint for you? And I will tell you the answer is yes. 嗱，我咧有啲咁嘅 tool 嘅，咁但係咧有啲咩 limitation 啊？等陣就 show 俾大家睇啦嚇。So basically, there are these type of tools, but I think as a user or as a business student, you need to know what are the available tools, but even more importantly, you need to know their limitation, what they can do and what they cannot do. And finally, I will also tell you, because you are a student, this is a university sharing. And I think I should also spend this opportunity to tell you that in case you are using AI tool to complete your assignment, project, and presentation, what should you do? what should you put in the acknowledgement telling your professor that you are using some kind of AI tool to help you complete some kind of work. So this is basically what I am going to cover in the workshop today. So without further ado, I will tell you something about myself. I am Joseph Kong from the Department of Business Administration. I mainly teach year 3 and year 4 business courses. So very likely in case you are year 1 or year 2 student, or maybe you are from other department, you may not know about me. I completed my education in City University of Hong Kong with a major called Information System. So information system is very simple. It basically studies the use of technology in a business environment. So basically you can understand information system is that type of thing, okay, using computer and technology in the business context, this information system. And I'm also a full member of the Hong Kong Computer Society. And in case later on, in case you are interested to work in the educational or IT industry, remember, don't call yourself Joseph Kong because Joseph Kong is a registered trademark in Hong Kong. 記住啊，嗱，你喺香港咧，如果你係從事教育或者從事電腦行業嘅話，就唔好叫自己做 Joseph Kong 啦，因為我律師會揾你嘅。OK 咁嗱，呢個係註冊商標嚟啊，嗱，即係提防影射假冒啊。OK, now I joined the Xu Yan University 2 years ago, and my current duty is the lecturer in the Department of Business Administration, and at the same time, I look after the program called Digital Marketing. Quite recently, I have a new role at the university level. So I'm currently the Associate Director of the Teaching and Learning Development Office. So this is something related to me. And I think this is also why I have this honor to give you this sharing today. Okay, how to make good use of AI and some kind of technology and help you to prepare and deliver a presentation. So maybe, okay, I don't know about you. My secondary school teacher already taught me something about presentation and how to prepare one. 嗱，我咧就唔知大家嗰個教育啊，就或者大家過去嘅經驗係點。我讀中學嘅時候，啲先生已經教我哋點樣做 presentation 㗎啦。咁但係咧，我亦都好得意地咧，就發覺我去到大學嘅時候咧，就好似有啲同學都仲未知道究竟有啲乜嘢類型嘅 presentation 啦，你要點樣準備你個 presentation 啦之類咁嘅嘢嘅。咁所以我就約略講一講啦嚇。So basically, to my surprise, some of you, even if you are at the university level, you have no idea what is presentation, what are the types of presentation, and what should you do to prepare for one. So I think I could spend this opportunity to give you some idea about what is presentation and what should you do, well, typically for a presentation like this. So first of all, you need to understand what type of presentation are you going to deliver. So 咁presentation 分好多種嘅。第一樣你要留意嘅一樣嘢咧就係，喂，你個 presentation 想做乜先？ Okay, so first of all, you need to ask yourself, what is the purpose and aim of your presentation? A presentation could be informative. Okay, telling something that I know, then that's it. Okay, a presentation could be something happening like in your lecture and tutorial, which basically it is something instructive. I am telling you something I'm telling you how to do something. I'm telling you how to do something. OK 嗱 ，in presentation 有好多種嘅，一種咧 informative 嘅資訊性嘅，我講完俾你聽你就走得啦。OK， 第二種咧，好似大家上 lecture 同 tutorial 咁嘅，嚟到咧有啲嘢學嘅，你係嚟到學識某啲嘢，知道點樣去操作某啲嘢，跟住走人。OK， 你走嘅時候係拎走咗一啲 skill 嘅。Okay, and also sometimes you will know that there are CEO nowadays, just like Tim Cook and his executive. Every year, Apple deliver a number of presentations, but what is it for? Is it for information? Is it for instructive? But I will look at it that way. it's like a marketing delivery。嗱，蘋果咧，Tim Cook 咧每年都有幾個 presentation 嘅，話俾你聽嚟緊蘋果有啲咩新產品賣嘅。咁嗰啲算係咩嘅 presentation 咧？咁好多時咧，我哋理解咧嗰啲咧，你可以話係 informative 啦，你亦都可以話咧，其實佢係有個 marketing purpose 嘅。So basically, it is like telling you why you should buy Apple products in the coming season. It's like a persuasion, selling you something for the purpose of marketing. Okay, a lot of tech companies nowadays like to do these sort of things. They have the CEO telling you what are the new invention and why should you buy our new products. So mainly, you need to first identify what is the purpose and aim of your presentation. And accordingly, you will know how to prepare for one. Now, of course, later on, in case you work in a company, in a business field, there are different types of presentation. Let's say in case you're working in a company, maybe you have a team meeting, you will tell people that what is the progress report of your responsible tasks. Or maybe you are the CEO, you are sitting in the board, and you need to persuade the director why your company should be going in a particular direction before a voting begins. So basically, we have more of this presentation, and accordingly, the main idea is very simple. The fundamental idea of presentation is to get your message delivered to your audience. You need to think about, well, what is their expectation and why should they sit here? As a preparation for your presentation, you need to make sure that what you are doing and what kind of message that you would like to deliver. And this is very important for you to understand, well, your audience. And accordingly, you need to understand what they expect. So have an estimation of what is their age and knowledge. So basically, if you are trying to deliver a business presentation, it's very different from delivering a presentation to university student and primary school student. So these are very different things. So understand their age, understand their knowledge, understand what is their expectation. Are they coming from some kind of knowledge? Are they coming for some kind of information? Or are they coming for knowing something related to money? Okay, how much that they are going to spend versus how much they will receive in return. So these are some kind of things that you need to pay special attention, and especially many of us, okay, even I have this mistake is every one of us has a limited time, a limited number of time related to our concentration span. 嗱，一個 presentation 唔係越長越好㗎嚇。OK， 一個人咧嗰個咧一個專心嘅時間咧係有限嘅。So basically, you need to make sure that how much time are you allowed to deliver a presentation, and accordingly, how much concentration span related to your particular target audience. So after knowing these sort of things, you can start to outline your particular contents. So basically, you can tell your audience something related to your experience, or maybe you don't have enough information, you need to conduct some kind of research to search for some kind of information. And what I'm going to tell you related to AI will be something related to this particular area. After identifying your audience, well, what should you prepare as the content of your presentation? So the AI is capable in giving you some kind of idea, but you are the one who delivered the presentation. So you need to make human judgment in terms of what is returned by the AI. And when you try to plan the content, there are two different approaches. You can think about, well, it is a width versus a depth issue. 嗱，有啲人咧中意 deliver 個 presentation 咧，中意係一個好窄嘅問題。但係咧講啲好深入嘅嘢，即係譬如話可能係啲好學術嘅 presentation 啦，或者咧可能係某啲好專業嘅研究。咁但係有啲人咧就中意咧好似棟篤笑咁喎，咁好表面嘅，但係就講一大扎嘢俾你聽。So time is limited. So basically, according to the expectation of your audience or your guess of the expectation of the audience, you need to judge, okay, how much width and how much depth should you include in the content of your presentation? Now, think about it using two different approaches. It could be a top-down approach. So basically, you can start with the presentation topic and then think about what should you include under this particular topic. Or maybe you can do it another way around. So you can also use the bottom-up approach. So what is a bottom-up approach? You have a number of messages, ideas, or lessons that you would like to cover under a particular topic. You list out all these topics and see how to connect these topics together. So this is what we call a bottom-up approach. 嗱，可以係上而下啦，亦都可以係下而上嘅。有時你諗一個 presentation， 你冇 idea 嘅時候咧，俾個 topic 你。咁你就自己去發揮就呢個大嘅 topic 點樣去拆散去做唔同嘅 part 去再講咧，即係好似我咁啊，俾個 topic 我為 AI and presentation， 咁究竟我點樣去準備呢個 presentation 咧？你可以用一個 top down approach， 由個大 title 講 AI 係乜啦 ，presentation 係乜啦，跟住有啲咩方法去講呢個啦。咁你亦都可以用一個 bottom up 嘅 approach。bottom up approach 係點解咧？即係譬如話我有一紮嘢，譬如話，我知道呢個 AI tool 係啱做 presentation 喎，我知道有啲咩嘢係關於個 presentation 事喎，我知道 AI tool A、B、C 可以分別做唔同嘅嘢喎。咁我想將呢一紮嘢 deliver 晒俾你嘅話咧，咁我就諗下點樣將呢啲嘢砌埋一齊啦。咁呢個咧就係所謂嘅 bottom up approach。So it totally depending on your own style in terms of how to prepare a presentation. So basically, top-down approach, bottom-up approach, and judge how much width and depth you would like to deliver in a particular presentation given the limited amount of time. So this is a fundamental understanding in terms of how you should prepare for a presentation, the different types, understanding audience, and plan for the content. So enough of these fundamental information about how to prepare for a presentation, and then I will tell you how to use AI to help you planning a presentation. Now, there are two ways to do so. You can start totally from scratch, just like me. I was given a topic AI and presentation or AI for presentation. I have absolutely no idea what should I include in this presentation. Then you can make good use of some kind of AI tool. The AI tool will be able to give you some kind of general outline of what you should cover under a particular topic. 嗱 ，AI 其中一個可以做咧就係完全冇 idea， 你想做啲咩嘢。咁你可以打落個 AI 嗰度俾個 prompt 佢啦，咁睇下佢俾翻啲咩嘢你咧。即係譬如話，一般人講 AI and presentation 嘅話，佢會喺個 presentation 度有啲咩 slide， 有啲咩 topic 咧。咁其實 AI 咧有個做啲 general 嘅嘢係 OK 嘅。咁但係咧好 professional、好 specific 嘅嘢咧 ，AI 就俾唔到你噶啦。咁so this is one method of using AI。Start from totally no idea and then you can use a general purpose ChatGPT or some kind of AI tools to help you draft the first sketch, outline a presentation. Or there's another interesting way that you can do so. Nowadays, AI tools are capable of analyzing a website, analyzing an article, or analyzing some kind of report. You can, in fact, in case you are doing some kind of assignment that require you to write up a final report, you can try to upload your assignment report to this type of AI and see AI, what is the suggestions given by the AI in terms of how to present your particular report. So this is two interesting ways that we can start with some kind of demonstration. Now, let me talk about starting from scratch. Okay, in case you have totally no idea what you should do. Now, quite recently, our university already provide a ChatGPT for you. And this is one method of using the ChatGPT provided by the university. So let me follow this link. You will go to the Xi'an University like this, Xi'an University website like this. And then you can sign in with your login name. And let me type my login name here. for my university. You can use your Xu Yan University account. So let me log in with my Xu Yan University account, and you will be in this particular text screen. Now, this is the ChatGPT provided by the university, which I think it is capable in handling some general question. Now, you can see at the bottom, you will have a particular quota, but I think this quota will be more than enough for you to complete your presentation preparation. Now, imagine you have absolutely no idea what should you do in terms of delivering a presentation about how to use AI for presentation. So you can type in a prompt. Now, I have some recommendation for you to type a prompt. 好啦，嗱，你用個 AI 去幫你俾啲 idea， 你個 presentation 究竟要 deliver 啲乜嘅時候咧，要打個 prompt。咁個 prompt 咧，我有少少 tips 俾大家嘅。So basically, in your prompt, asking ChatGPT to give you an outline, you can include the following elements in your prompt. Let's say, tell the ChatGPT what is your intention or what do you expect. So I want a presentation outline. So in the prompt, you should have something mentioned, I need a presentation outline. And then you should give the ChatGPT the topic and the subject area. Now, in case you don't give ChatGPT a topic and subject area, then it is very difficult for ChatGPT to give you a response that is somehow related to what you need. 嗱，記住咧 ，AI 其實某程度上係好蠢嘅，你要俾個範圍佢嘅，你唔好俾個範圍佢咧，佢又唔知答你啲咩嘢嘅，或者佢俾啲好空泛嘅嘢你嘅。好啦，嗱，咁跟住啦 ，and then I have told you, as a planning for presentation, you have an expectation of who your audience is and what is their expectation. So accordingly, in your prompt, you could also include the role or the perspective of your target audience. Say, imagine if I am going to deliver a business presentation to the board, or you are going to deliver a presentation to university student, the content could be totally different because the expectation from the audience is totally different. And also give a time limitation. Now, according to the time limitation provided by you, ChatGPT will be able to judge how many slides or how many content should you include in a presentation outline. So I will give you a tips like this in case you go to the Xu Yan University ChatGPT. When you try to prompt ChatGPT to give you some idea, try to include all 4 of these. OK， 嗱，記住咧，如果你用個 ChatGPT 去幫你做第一個 draft 咧，嘗試喺呢個 prompt 嗰度咧有齊晒呢4樣嘢，咁佢俾你嘅 idea 咧就會 specific 啲嘅。So say for example, just like this particular prompt that I have prepared here, in case I have totally no idea what should I do for my presentation 2 days ago related to AI and graphical work, I can type a prompt like this: draft a presentation outline on the topic. So this is AI in graphical design for a group of business students, something like that. And accordingly, ChatGPT will be able to give you some kind of general response. So let me copy this one to the Xu Yan University ChatGPT, and let's have a look what will be the reply. 好啦，嗱，咁睇下樹人呢個 ChatGPT 會俾啲咩我啦。唔係佢有時係慢啫嚇，佢唔係冇嘢出。OK 嗱 ，OK， so you can see this is my prompt, and accordingly the ChatGPT will tell you something. OK, let's have an introduction first. Talk about what is the definition, what is the importance of AI in the business world, and then the overview of AI in graphical design. evolution, application, benefit, case study, challenge, future trend, conclusion. Okay, so a very general idea about how to give a talk related to AI being used in graphical design. But in case you attended my presentation 2 days ago, you will find my presentation is totally different from this one. Okay, now, this is something that I need to mention. Now, don't think AI is something very smart, because ultimately, okay, at the end of the day, you are the one who delivered the presentation. 嗱，最後咧，無論個 ChatGPT 同你講有啲咩 topic， 你要擺落個 presentation 嗰度咧，到最後都係你講嘅，唔係個 AI 講嘅。咁同埋 suppose 咧，你先至係呢個 topic 嘅專家嚇，個 AI 唔係。咁所以佢俾完個 reply你點樣去 judge 究竟乜嘢 topic 要擺落去你個 presentation 嗰度，乜嘢唔擺落去，有啲咩要加，有啲咩要減，甚至乎我想要俾啲 demo 做啲咩嘢咧？呢啲全部都係 human judgment 嚟嘅。So basically, that should be, now you should be supposed to be the expert of what you are talking about. And ChatGPT is good enough to give you some kind of general idea. So normally when people talk about AI in graphical design, they talk about these topics. But these topics may not be suitable or may not be fulfilling your expectation. That is something happening in your mind. Okay, maybe this is not the case. You need to have the human judgment. Ultimately, what kind of things should be included in the presentation. Now, this is one way of using the ChatGPT. And of course, you can have some kind of follow-up prompt. Maybe you are happy about some kind of topics. Maybe you would like to add something, or maybe you would like to remove something that is irrelevant to something you have in mind. And accordingly, you can have some kind of follow-up prompt based on the reply of the ChatGPT. Let's say after this one, I can type in some follow-up prompt that is related to this particular topic. Let's say, oh, I think only talking about theories or academic view, definitions, these are very boring stuff. Can I add a section for the demonstration? So you can tell ChatGPT to revise this particular plan. Let's say, add a section to demonstrate the use of different AI tools for graphical generation. Okay, give a prompt, follow-up prompt like this, and then ChatGPT will do a revision of what they apply. So basically, you can see, okay, at the end, after the conclusion, I don't know why after the conclusion, but after the conclusion, the ChatGPT include section 8, okay, demonstration of the AI tools for graphical generation, and accordingly tell you what you should include. Now, you can have another follow-up prompt. Let's say, put section 8 before the conclusion. Okay, and then it will revise the plan once again. Okay, so you can see now the demonstration of AI tools for graphical generation will be before the conclusion. So maybe I can also remove some kind of topics. Let's say remove the section of case studies. Okay, and then it will revise once again. So this is one way for you, let's say, in case you have totally no idea, if you are given a topic to do a presentation, then you can use the ChatGPT to give you some general idea. This is usually the topics delivered by someone on the internet when they talk about AI being used in the graphical design area. These are usually the topic being delivered. So this is one way of using the ChatGPT to help you plan a presentation. Now, as I have told you, there are other interesting things that AI can do. Now, nowadays, AI is increasingly more capable in terms of analyzing some type of numbers and text and reports. So, from what I have heard from the vendor, 咁啊，我而家有個 role 就係喺嗰個 teaching development office 嗰度做啊嘛。咁其實咧，樹人呢個 ChatGPT 咧，下一個 version 咧就會俾你 upload 個 document 上去做啲 analysis 嘅。咁但係咧，而家呢個 version 就未有嘅。Okay, so very soon, from what I have heard from our vendor, the Xuyan University ChatGPT will soon include a function for you to upload a report so that based on the report, the ChatGPT will be able to respond something back to you. But at the current moment, we don't have this function yet. That's why you can also go to some third-party ChatGPT. Now, from my own personal experience, I will recommend the POE.com, which looks like this one. Okay, so this is the POE. You need to register with your login name and password. And then now these are some kind of trial that I have done. So let me begin with a new chat. So you can see this is ChatGPT. ChatGPT 3.5, using GPT 3.5. And accordingly, you can see you can attach a particular file to this ChatGPT, to this particular prompt, and ask ChatGPT to help you do something. Now imagine I would like to deliver a presentation that is related to a particular company. Now let me use the course that I am currently teaching. Now, the current course that I am teaching is the BUS 3X3, which students are required to do something related to this company, a fashion company in Hong Kong, which is a listed company. And accordingly, you can download the annual report because they are a listed company in Hong Kong. So this particular report, every listed company in Hong Kong are required by law every year they need to publish an annual report like this, which accordingly you will see there are many tags as usual. 嗱，咁一個上市公司咧，每年咧就要整一兩份咁嘅 annual report 嘅。而一個咁嘅 annual report 咧入邊咧就好鬼多字嘅喎。咁你都知道啦，今時今日學生咧就好鬼懶嘅嘛。即係我叫你喂，你做有關呢間公司嘅一個 presentation， 其中一個你揾呢間公司嘅一啲 background information 咧，你可以睇佢哋 annual report， 但係咧呢個 annual report 咧98頁喎，咁我咧就唔相信咧在座嘅同學咧，我真係俾份咁嘅 assignment你會睇晒佢嘅。Okay, but let me tell you a trick. Let me tell you a trick. So in fact, you can upload these published annual report to POE and ask POE to do an analysis for you. So let me do a demonstration. So this is the file that I would like to analyze, the annual report of a particular listed company. What you need to do is go to POE, click on this file attachment button. Okay, let me find the download file that I have. So this is the file that I have just showed you, annual report of a listed company. So let me click open. And accordingly, you can ask POE to do something. So I have an example prompt here. Now, imagine that your particular presentation is deliver a 5-minute introduction to this particular company. OK， 嗱，如果譬如話我俾份功課大家，我同你講話，喂，揀一間公司，跟住下個星期翻嚟咧，做一個5分鐘嘅 presentation。咁你其中一個可以做嘅方法咧，就係你去揾佢 annual report 啊，跟住咧你咧 upload 佢 annual report 咧，好似我呢度咁attach 佢個 annual report， 跟住打個 prompt，OK， outline a business presentation of 5 minutes to introduce this company. So let me copy this prompt to POE together with the attachment of the final for the annual report. So let me demonstrate here, outline a business presentation of 5 minutes to introduce this company and attach the annual report of this company. So I can send And then POE will actually analyze the whole annual report and give you a recommendation. So let me zoom out a little bit. So you can see after the analysis, POE will base on this particular annual report and give you a recommendation of how to deliver a 5-minute presentation related to the annual report that you have uploaded. So the title of the presentation recommended by POE is Introducing Bauhaus International Holding Limited, a Retail Success Story. I don't know how many of you can write a beautiful title like this. 大學同學啊，你哋幾多人會喺個 presentation 嗰度會個 title 係可以寫得咁靚仔嘅咧？嗱 ，introducing 呢個 company 啦 ，a retail success story very beautiful. Okay, and then ChatGPT will tell you the introduction. Okay, now what should you do as a presentation, as a business presentation of 5 minutes? Greet the audience and to introduce yourself. Provide a brief overview of the purpose of this presentation. So you should deliver it like this. And then other recommendations. So this is only the title screen. Okay, slide number 1. Talk about the company overview. And then slide number 2. Talk about the chairlady's statement. So you can see, let me open this annual report once again. So any annual report will have, so 真係快啲叫 IT 搞呢部機啊！真係。Okay, so any annual report should have some kind of chairperson statement telling you what is happening in this company for this particular financial year and what we will do as the future. Okay, looking forward to the future. So not a lot of you are interested in reading the whole chair lady's statement. So ChatGPT, if you analyze the PDF, it will give you 3 main points. 嗱，咁啊好簡單啦，嗱，對於同學嚟講咧，簡單直接，你 upload 個 PDF 上去咧，嗱個 ChatGPT 就話俾你聽，呢個 slide 就要講3樣嘢。Okay, emphasize the importance of strong leadership and introduce this chair lady. Very interesting. Okay, summarize the chair lady statement of the annual report, highlighting, okay, resilience and profitability, okay, when they face of this challenge. Now, how many of you can write English like this? 你有幾多人可以寫到啲咁嘅英文啊？咁努力咯喎，嗱 ChatGPT 就做到呢啲嘢噶啦，嗱 ，OK。So mention the focus on achieving qualitative and sustainable growth. Okay, 3 main points for this slide. And then financial highlights, business strategy. Okay, what are they planning to do? Okay, the ESG report are many companies now required to deliver this type of report. And then key ESG initiative, and then a final conclusion of what is related to this company. So very powerful. Okay, I don't think you have the interest of reading the whole financial statement, but ChatGPT give you an idea how you should deliver a presentation like this. Now, just like what I have mentioned, you can have follow-up prompts. Let's say I can add a new content, remove content. I can even change a language or perspective. I can also, let's say, if I am given a 10 minutes time to deliver a presentation, ChatGPT will help you to extend this particular context of the presentation. Let's say, change it to a 10-minute presentation. Okay. So let me retry once again. Okay, now, then the AI will give you a revision. Okay, in case you are not doing a 5-minute presentation, now it's 10 minutes. Then accordingly, it will help you extend this presentation to become a 10-minute presentation. And just like what I have mentioned, you can continue to include some kind of follow-up prompt. Let's say, if I tell you that this is a business presentation in a university introducing a company, I will tell you that this particular outline can only get you a B, not an A. Okay, what is the missing part? 如果我同你講咧， 你嘅功課咧係要 deliver 一個5分鐘嘅 business presentation 啊，喺個 business course 嗰度介紹呢間公司。如果你純粹係咁樣去準備你個 PowerPoint presentation 咧，我會話俾你聽，呢個只係個 B 嘅 presentation 嚟嘅啫，呢個唔係一個 A 嘅 presentation 嚟嘅喎。OK， 咁你要有啲咩 human judgment 啊？嗱 ，business 學生，你覺得有啲咩要加落去？OK， 嗱，你要有啲分析嘛，係咪？你要有啲自己嘅 opinion。OK， 你有自己嘅 opinion。So after changing this one to a 10-minute presentation, you'll find that, oh, it is not good enough. So can I add a section? Talk about my personal opinion after reading this financial report. So basically, I have already... Oh, I don't have it. Okay, no problem. Okay, let me type it here. So include a section of personal opinion at the end of the presentation. Okay, you need to, after introducing a company, after talking about facts, you talk about your own opinion, okay, related to your view on the performance of this company. So if you click enter, you will find, okay, at the end, the ChatGPT will give you an extra slide, allow you to deliver your impression or personal opinion after digesting the financial report, pretending to be digesting. Okay. So let it run a little bit. So they talk about the business strategy. So you can see the detail is a little bit different because now it's a 10-minute presentation. So they will include more bullet points for each of the slide to make it a little bit longer. So you can see slide number 7 after this one. There should be a personal opinion section. Okay, talk about, well, after delivering this presentation, what is allowing a section for you to talk about your personal opinion. And many of you may even run out of idea about how to deliver an opening speech. So you can also ask the ChatGPT to do something like this. Draft the script for the introduction to open this presentation. Okay, and ChatGPT will help you to actually draft. Okay, whatever. Okay, good morning, afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today. My name is who, and I'm delighted to be introducing you an exceptional retail success story. Blah 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 blah. OK 嗱，咁嗱，對於同學嚟講就好簡單啦。嗱，有冇諗過有啲咩 use case 啊？有冇啲咩 course 係要你交完個 final report 之後，仲要 deliver 個 presentation 嘅？有冇諗過將你自己個 final report 咧掉上去個 ChatGPT 嗰度，叫佢幫你 generate 一個 outline of your presentation 啊？嗱，慳好多時間嘅喎。係啊，嗱，掉你個 final report 上去，跟住就撳個掣就 generate 咗出嚟啦。OK，and then you try to revise this type of things in a PowerPoint or whatever software that you use. And later on, I will introduce some other AI tools helping you to complete this particular presentation. Okay, complete the design of this presentation. So basically, is it fun? 係咪啊？係咪好簡單啊？嗱，即係今時今日讀書真係非常之好啦。以前我哋要人手慢慢去睇，睇完之後就會寫 conclusion。咁今時今日就唔使啦。OK， 你見啊 ，upload 咗人哋個 annual report 上去個 ChatGPT 嗰度咧，就自己幫你 digest 晒，俾埋啲 point 你，跟住你就揾翻啲 point，跟住你到時讀出嚟就得噶啦。Okay, so this is one way of doing it. This is one way of doing it. Now, as I have told you, you can start from scratch in case you have totally no idea what you should talk about. You can ask ChatGPT to give you some kind of general overview. And in case you have some kind of article, report, or some kind of a website. Okay, so let me show you a website. So let me remove some old ones. So these are something that I have used as a trial. Okay, as a test run before this particular presentation. So let me let me start with a new presentation. So let me what should I do? Okay, anyway, now let me start a new chat. Now, the recent update of ChatGPT, in fact, not only allow you to upload a particular report in PDF to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to help you do some kind of analysis and give you some idea. In fact, nowadays, they can also identify a particular website and analyze the text of a particular website. So let me copy the link here, which is another collaboration with Bauhaus, this particular company. Now, this is a newsletter of our university. Okay, this is the newsletter of our university, which basically you can see me here. And this is a newsletter report on our university website talking about a competition between us and City University of Hong Kong. Now, in case I would like to do something with AI and ask the AI to help me analyze this particular website, what should I do? Now, in fact, I can copy this link. And in POE, when you have a new chat, you can paste the link here. Okay, you can paste the link here. And at the beginning, I will use Shift Enter, and I can type something asking the ChatGPT to help me do something. Let's say, summarize this news article, and then put a colon here, and then I will click next. Okay, so, and then the ChatGPT will be able to analyze this particular news and give me an overview about what is happening. Okay, so you can see not a lot of information is given in this particular article. That's why the ChatGPT is in fact copying quite a lot of these things and returning to me. Because I'm a lazy student, so I'm not intended to read a lot of text, just like many of you. 大家同我一樣啦，我都係好懶嘅。咁所以咧，嗱，講佢俾咁多字我，喂，都係太長喎。So, let's say express in bullet points. Okay, so an even shorter summary is delivered to you based on the website you instruct the ChatGPT to analyze. Okay, 都係好長喎，咁可唔可以嗱？我叫佢做第二樣嘢啦。Prepare an outline. Prepare a presentation outline of this event. Okay, so once again, ChatGPT will give you an overview. Okay, in case I am going to tell people about this particular event, ChatGPT will give you some recommendation about what should you include as a presentation to tell people this particular event. Okay, so very powerful nowadays, using ChatGPT to help you drafting these sort of things. So I think this is the first part that I would like to tell you is you can make good use of this ChatGPT to help you start a presentation from scratch or analyzing some kind of report or URL. Now, I myself like to use POE because POE is free of charge, but of course there are other websites that provide similar functions. So I have listed out here. We have this particular chat PDF. You can upload a PDF file here and it serves the same function. And you have the Pop AI as well. So these are the websites that allow you to upload a PDF or upload a Word document and then help you to analyze. Now, I am using a free version, and I think the free version has some kind of limitation. Yeah, 我試嘅時候咧，用啲免費版本啊，我冇俾錢做會員嘅。咁所以呢啲咧，有啲 website 佢俾你咧 upload 個 PDF 上去，幫你做 analyze，有啲限制。即係譬如話，可能一日淨係可以 upload 2個 PDF 啦，或者個 PDF 咧淨係可以俾你咧就 upload 一個50頁嘅 PDF 咁樣嘅。咁所以咧，我就比較少用呢啲嘅。不過市面上咧係有呢啲要俾錢嘅，因為要俾錢個功能就好強大，要俾錢佢可以 analyze 2000頁嘅 PDF file 嘅。So in case you are paying for this type of more advanced tool, they will tell you that they are capable in analyzing PDF that include 2000 pages, and you may have unlimited number of file upload to do analysis, to do this type of text analysis every day. So in case you pay, okay, in case you pay for a membership. Now, I'm a poor guy. That's why I am not paying them. And I'm just telling you that we have this sort of websites that are more capable than POE. Okay, more capable than POE. So let me put this aside and tell you other things. So POE will give you some response. Okay, POE will give you some response. That is textual. So you can see we have the upload the financial report of a particular company. We have summarized the news, and POE can only list out the topics. And I need to use this particular opportunity to tell you, well, there are some known limitation of ChatGPT. 嗱，其實咧 AI 咧某啲 aspect 咧係好蠢嘅，咁所以我亦都用呢個機會咧話俾大家聽，你叫個 ChatGPT 去 gen 啲 outline 俾你咧，其實有啲限制嘅，或者其實佢有啲 weakness 嘅。So basically, these are some kind of known limitation of ChatGPT. First is that ChatGPT is quite capable in giving you some kind of general topic, because ChatGPT will simply analyze similar topics online. What kind of topics or sections should be included in a presentation in case you are doing a particular topic of presentation. 咁啊，點解 ChatGPT 會俾個咁嘅 recommendation 你咧？因為咧，其實佢睇過 online 嘅一啲 presentation 咧，就係做某個 topic 咧 ，in general 咧就會有某一啲嘅 slide 嘅 ，OK， 某一啲嘅 slide 嘅。咁但係咧呢個咧就唔代表啊 ，this does not reflect that something you have in mind. So basically, in case you are talking about, I would like to have more specific demonstration. I would like to talk about my personal experience. I would like to talk about some kind of more professional and specific view under a particular topic. ChatGPT is not able to do so. 咁啊，好似頭先大家都睇到啦，擺個 financial report 落去。我話要 introduce 呢間公司，咁有啲同學都話俾我聽，喂，爭個 personal opinion 喎。OK 嗱，咁呢啲咧就係你睇完個 ChatGPT 嘅 output 之後，你要自己 judge 嘅嘢。So basically, some of you already, well, in my previous demonstration, you will know that you lack a section about personal opinion. And accordingly, you need to act it back by yourself. It involves some kind of your own professional judgment. Now, once again, AI don't know how to judge. There is no concept of right or wrong. So what kind of topics you would like to add, what kind of topics you would like to remove, or what kind of topics that you would like to do something is totally your own judgment. Okay, ChatGPT will not able to do so. Now, because it analyzes quite a lot of articles online, it is known that ChatGPT will give you some kind of wrong information. 嗱 ，ChatGPT 咧，因為咧佢睇咗好多 online 嘅 article 嘅 article 咧就未必係啱嘅，所以咧亦都因為 online 嘅 article 唔啱咧 ，ChatGPT 咧亦都有可能咧會 bullshit 一啲嘢俾你嘅。Okay, so that is why, in case you are doing a professional presentation, talking about some very professional topic, make sure you try to go to the original source and validate the information. 試過有 case 咧， 真係有個律師咧用 ChatGPT 去幫佢 generate 啲嘢啦嚇，跟住真係俾咗啲假嘅案例佢啊，結果個律師要俾罰錢，有被罰款嘅嚇。記住啊，用 ChatGPT 去幫你 generate 呢啲嘢咧，自己去核實嗰樣嘢係啱定係錯嘅，或者自己去 fact check 啊。So remember, it is your own responsibility to validate with the original source, okay, about the quotation of news, data, academic article, legal cases, etc. generated by the AI. This is one of the known limitations of ChatGPT. And remember, the grammatical and the tone issue may not be 100% correct. Okay, may not be 100% correct. You need to manually check or employ another grammatical check software to help you in this particular topic. So as a summary of this particular section, remember, do not pretend to be an expert because ChatGPT tell you something. 嗱，唔好懶叻啊 ！ChatGPT 話俾你聽，跟住你睇完 ChatGPT 俾你嗰啲嘢咧，你就唔好覺得自己係專家嚇，即係唔好走去認叻啊，唔好走去扮晒嘢話，而家我就好清楚包學士呢間公司係點啦。Okay, don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Okay, now remember, you always need to proofread and you always need to exercise what we call reasonable man judgment. Okay, use your layman logic to read and judge whether ChatGPT is telling you something correct. 有啲咧邏輯上你辨別到嘅問題㗎。OK， 用一個 reasonable man 嘅角度去睇 ChatGPT 俾翻你嘅嘢合唔合理？呢個係你要做嘅嘢嚟嘅。So this is the first section that I would like to tell you about how to make good use of ChatGPT and AI to help you prepare for a presentation. Now, after getting the content or outline of your presentation, AI nowadays is very powerful. AI can actually help you to construct and design your presentation automatically. 今時今日 AI 又好 powerful 噶啦，我咧用 ChatGPT 整完個 outline 之後咧，其實仲可以叫 AI 咧去幫我執埋個 slide 嘅。Okay, so you can see nowadays AI is increasingly more powerful. You can, in fact, very simple. Some of you, after receiving the information or receiving the reply of ChatGPT, you can in fact copy and paste this topic to a PowerPoint and then start working on the design of a PowerPoint presentation. But alternatively, nowadays AI is powerful. In fact, you can also ask AI to help you draft a design of your presentation. Now, let me show you some interesting thing. Now, the upcoming version of PowerPoint will include an AI Copilot, which the current version that the university use does not come with this one, and I think it will soon roll out by Microsoft. So I will skip this part at the moment. And you can also, like me, I like to generate some kind of graphical work using some kind of AI graphical generation tool. 2日前呢 so 2 days ago, I have demonstrated the use of Stable Diffusion to generate some kind of graphics. So these are some kind of graphics that I also generate from Stable Diffusion. What I type is a beautiful girl delivering a presentation. And these are some kind of graphic generated by this type of software. Now, later on, in case you are also interested or in case you have missed my presentation 2 days ago, I think later on the university will upload my presentation somewhere. So I think you can go back to look at what I have demonstrated. But this photo and this photo are some of my some of the graphics that is generated by Stable Diffusion, this particular AI tool to generate graphics. Now, there are some online tools nowadays that are capable in designing presentation for you. So let me introduce another tool. This is Gamma. Okay, this is Grammar or Grammar. I don't know how to pronounce this name. But in case you go to their website, it looks like this. You need to register to use it. Okay, you need to use this to use it. Now, they have a very powerful tool. Let's say I would like to create an AI. So you can see there are two functions. The left-hand side is generate. the AI will do many things for you. And on the right-hand side, you can give AI an article. And then the AI will, based on the article that you use, to generate a presentation for you. So let me click on the generate. Okay, hi Joseph, I'm your AI design partner. What do you would like to create today? I would like to create a presentation. Okay, sounds good. What would you like to create a presentation? Okay, presentation on AI generative graphics. Okay, so let's see what will happen. Okay, then it will give me a tentative view about what will be included in this particular presentation. And in case you have enough credits, 嗱咁呢個 credit 咧，你登記嘅時候就有500個啦，你可以登記去玩嘅。So in case you click continue, it will charge you 40 credits, and it will automatically show you another interface. So basically, it will generate this presentation based on the reply. And accordingly, what you need to do is to pick a theme. Okay, just in case this theme is good enough, I'll pick this one. Maybe black in color is cool. So let me click continue. And then it will automatically generate the presentation for me. So you can see. Okay, so even include the graphic. 嗱，今時今日有啲咁嘅 tool， 你俾個 topic 佢咧，成個 presentation include 埋咩 content 同埋有啲咩嘅配圖咧，全部自動俾你嘅啦。Okay, so you can see, okay, beautiful photos related to this topic. 係咪啊？今時今日做學生真係非常之開心啊！我嗰時要全部自己砌，嗱搞掂㗎咯喎。OK， 嗱成個嗱你用40個 credit 啦，佢就 generate 咗咁嘅 presentation 俾你啊。Let me click present, and accordingly, if I do a full screen, okay, the presentation is ready. Okay, so let me click the next one. Okay, now you can see a presentation on AI generative graphics. How AI generative graphic works, okay? The generative process, algorithm, machine learning, and demonstration. Okay, the benefits and challenges. Okay, advantages, potential challenge, ethical consideration. Okay, many of these are already provided for you in the first draft. Okay, future trend, possibility of AI generative graphics, engaging technology and advancement, future of art, okay, AI and human coordination. Okay, case study. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so this is some powerful AI tool. In case you are not happy with some kind of topics, of course, you can do some kind of revision. And that's it. 嗱，係咪好勁啊？你真係喎，嗱，我頭先打一句落去嘅啫喎。OK， 我想話我要 deliver 一個 presentation AI generative graphic， 咁佢就已經俾咗5個 slide design 好，俾埋 topic 我，俾埋 content 我，配埋圖俾我。OK， 做完㗎啦。嗱，咁啊話都冇咁快。OK， so it is completed. Now, of course, these type of topics may not be 100% the same as something you have in mind. Maybe you have some kind of judgment. You would like to add a slide, you would like to remove a slide, and then, of course, there are functions to do so. Okay, add a topic, add a slide, and then changing some kind of images into different things. Okay, they have functions for you to do. Now, let me show you another function. Now, previously, I have generated using ChatGPT, analyzing a financial report of a particular company, and then they gave me the corresponding topics. So let me use another functions of Gamma. Okay, so you can see I can create new, but this time I would like to use the text transform. So you can, in fact, use some kind of pasting the content. So I can, in fact, go to this POE, copy something that is generated by this ChatGPT. Okay, so up to here. Okay, let me copy this one. Let me paste in the section here. 嗱，我將 ChatGPT 俾我嗰扎嘢咧， 我擺落嚟左手邊啊，變成一個 content。Okay, and on the top, I can provide more instruction. Let's say I can use this particular instruction. Okay, outline a company presentation of 5 minutes to introduce this company. Okay, or maybe 10 minutes because I have changed it to 10 minutes to introduce this particular company. And then I can click on generate. Okay, use 40 license, and accordingly, let me pick another theme. Okay, maybe this one. This one I will use a white color, and then continue. And then another presentation will be generated for me. Introducing Bauhaus International Holdings Limited. Company overview based on the topics that I have generated from ChatGPT. 係咪好神奇啊？成件事係啦，嗱，成個 design 幫你 draft 埋嘅。嗱，你將你 ChatGPT 俾你個 topic 咧 paste 落喺呢度，跟住 click run。OK 嗱 ，include 埋個 personal opinion 啊，OK closing remark Q&A。OK done， 做完啦，係咪啊？嗱，仲有10分鐘就要交個 presentation slide 咧。咁你就將你個功課 upload 上去呢個 topic 嗰度，打埋嗰個話你要 generate 一個幾多分鐘嘅 presentation， 做啲咩嘢？好啦，咁你聽日上堂就講啦。Okay, so introducing exactly something that generated from the ChatGPT that I have previously shown you. Introduction, company overview. I have closed it. Okay, so let me open it once again. 好，去翻頭先嗰度先啦。嗱，佢有 record 嘅。Okay, so introducing this company. Okay, so let me click on the present once again. Okay, so let me do a full screen and let me close this one. Okay, so introduction, company overview, chair lady statement, financial highlights, business strategy, market overview, ESG report, future outlook, conclusion, acknowledgement, personal opinion, and then thank you. Okay, so AI used it for presentation and ask the AI to help you do all the design things. Okay, now the next thing that I can show you is that you can choose and other. So let me edit with AI. So you can let's say do some other things. Okay, so let's say you can ask AI to do some interesting thing. Change the photo to a business financial style. So let's see what will happen. All right, I will change the photo. Oh, it did not work. Asking a different way. Oh, sometimes okay, maybe add some emoji then. Okay, sure, I will add some emoji. Okay, so something like that. Okay, so you can see there are interesting things to do so, and I think there are ways for me to also edit this particular photo. So you can click on this surprise me. It will change to another photo. Maybe you can choose to say generate images with AI. So you can type the prompt here. So a successful fashion what? Okay, generate image of okay. A successful fashion retail company with happy customers. Okay, let's generate. And then it will try to generate an image that is according to this particular prompt. 係咪啊 ？OK， 嗱，咁我又收翻呢邊啦。OK， company overview, happy customer in a fashion retail shop. Okay, so what else? Okay, so here, maybe I can also do something with the AI. And okay, so edit this particular image with AI. So okay, So, okay, just use this one. Okay, already analyze. So the AI already analyzed the thing that I am included here. So a chair lady, Madam Winnie Tong, and resilient leadership profitability. Okay, so let's see what will happen. What is the image being? Okay, so it's the board. No, I don't want this one. So so I can use other thing. Okay, so let's say maybe we can try a cartoon. Okay, let's say let's try a cartoon. Okay, so something like that. Okay, let's do a presentation like this. Okay, so you can see, okay, become some successful person, and this become happy customer, and this is a particular view of the company, and then you can continue to use AI to help you generate some kind of photo that is related to your topic. So let me try the last one. So maybe I can click on this one, and let me pick generate with AI. And use the, okay, this time I would like to use the texture and then generate another photo that is suitable for this one. Okay. Now you can see, okay, the photo changed to another one. Now, 係啦，我用咗幾多時間去準備呢個 presentation 啊？係咪啊？5至10分鐘可能搞掂咯。OK， 嗱，咁呢啲咧就係今時今日用 AI powerful 嘅地方啦。Okay, so you can see 10 minutes. Okay, generate a topic using the financial report, using the annual financial report. Copy the topics related to the copy the topics generated by the ChatGPT into some kind of automated AI tool for the presentation. Copy the content. Ask the AI to generate photos that are related to this presentation or on a particular slide. Then that's it. Now, the next thing that I think I would like to show you is this important function. There is an export button. Okay, and you can export to a PowerPoint. Now, many of your lecturer and courses require you to submit PowerPoint slide before your presentation. And don't blame me not teaching you how to cheat. Okay, 嗱，咁佢要啲時間去 export 嘅。Okay, so after the export, you will see. Let me open another PowerPoint. Your work is done. Okay, so so after working, so you can see, okay, of course it will show generated with some kind of tools, but you can see, okay, slide number 1, slide number 2, slide number 3, slide number 4, okay, automatically generated by the AI tool. So I think enough surprise for you, and I hope that you will find these two very useful for your academic use case. Okay, so as the end, approaching the end of my presentation, I think it's my responsibility to also tell you, in case you use some kind of AI tools to help you complete some of your academic work, I think you should include some kind of citation. And I think you should also include some kind of acknowledgement, telling your lecturer, telling your professor that you are making good use of AI tool to help you complete some kind of tasks. In case you would like to have a citation on some kind of contents generated by ChatGPT, you can refer to the APA version 7 citation. You can very simply search APA version 7 citation on Google, some kind of AI generated content. You will see the in-text citation. You will have the reference. You can have some kind of text like this and put in the reference list. This is the standardized APA version 7 citation related to words generated using ChatGPT. And of course, I have stolen some kind of guidelines from another university in Australia. And they mention a way for you to acknowledge the use of AI when you are working on when you are doing some kind of academic work. The acknowledgement should include what kind of AI tool that you have used, what kind of information, how the information is being generated. So essentially, what are the prompts that you have entered into the AI tool, and accordingly, what kind of prompts you use and the data access. So the example, just like me, I have provided here, the format is very simple. I acknowledge the use of which AI and the link to do what kind of things, and the prompt being used that are as follows. So just like something like this, as an example of my presentation here. I acknowledge the use of POE ChatGPT, the link of POE, to analyze my assignment report and generate tentative outline of this presentation. Or maybe you are using Gamma to generate the presentation slide. You can also include the use of Gamma as a first draft for your presentation, something like this. The following prompts were entered into POE ChatGPT on a specific day. Let's say outline a 5-minute presentation, outline a 5-minute business presentation based on this report. Add a slide on personal opinion at the end. You should include this type of acknowledgement. And in case you are not clear what you should acknowledge related to the use of AI tool, you can also clarify with your professor and supervisor in terms of what you should do. I have used this AI tool. What should I include as an acknowledgement to complete my assignments? So, at the end of this sharing, this is the summary of what I would like to talk about in this presentation. Now, AI could be very powerful, as I have demonstrated to you. Let's say, if you have totally no idea, AI can give you a general overview about a certain topic, but these are very general. As a human being, or as some expert in a particular area, you should have your professional judgment, okay, in terms of what is the content of the delivery, what is the design of your presentation. And AI can also be very powerful. Let's say analyzing some kind of articles, report, website, and even able to automatically generate a presentation slide for you. But it will never be able to replace a human being because you are an expert. You have your personal opinion and experience on a particular topic. And finally, ultimately, at the end of the day, you are the one who delivered the presentation. 即係我可能做呢個 presentation 之前咧，我都會走去問個 ChatGPT， 喂，我有啲咩 topic 啊，可以 include 落個 presentation 嗰度。但係最後咧，我 deliver 個 presentation， 你會發覺咧，如果你打譬如話 AI for presentation， 你睇個 ChatGPT 嗰度咧，就同我呢度講嘅嘢完全唔同嘅。OK， 同我呢度講嘅嘢完全唔同嘅，即係我可能只係攞咗一小部分，但係我有好多嘅 personal opinion 啦，我有好多自己嘅過去嘅經驗啦，我就擺咗呢個 presentation 嗰度，而呢一樣嘢咧係機器 replace 唔到嘅。Okay, so these are some kind of topics that will never be able to replace that by a human, by a machine, and these are something that should be done by a human being. So ultimately, at the end of the day, the presentation is being delivered by a human being, and you should always do practice, rehearsal, demonstration, and trial before the real goal. Okay, before the real deal. Now, as a piece of advice, AI will generate something that is irrelevant to you, or maybe sometimes it will give you some kind of fake news. So you are responsible to validate all the content that is generated by AI. 有時 AI generate 出嚟俾你嘅嘢假㗎、錯㗎嚇，或者嗰啲嘢係佢作出嚟唔存在㗎。你 記住你咧係一定要自己做個 judgment 嘅。Okay, you always need to validate the content generated by the AI. And finally, as an academic conduct and academic ethics, you should always acknowledge the use of AI tools in case you use AI to help you complete some kind of tasks. So I think I hope that you learned something in my sharing today related to the use of AI in presentation, and I hope that it will ease your challenge, okay, in your upcoming academic work. Okay, so thank you very much for coming. I hope that you enjoy my sharing today.